launch it real quick, and then we will get underway. And I guess I should let everybody know we're live. Oy. There we go. I just gotta remember where I was. Alright, I gotta remind myself what I was in the middle of doing. Alright, so Ruben operates in the warehouse, that's all I know. Needle haystack wraps is some sort of okay. So we're looking for Ruben still. Let's see, what's this one? Sandpest threatens the kids. Need to figure out who the 8th is, which I think I've figured out, but he hasn't. Orphan girl named Murky knocked on my door. For me, people who did not need to know a father's actions, but he's no killer. Melody can be heard, so that's listening for the piano. Bull. Okay, so this is the bull will walk the town streets to touch it for the last time, then it'll be slaughtered. That's something in here. Sometimes a whole can be more than a sum of its parts and can have special properties that the individual components don't. Someone wants me to brew the various things and then test them, I believe. We've brewed one type so far. We could brew more. And probably should as well. Things, exhaustion's doing all right. Hunger's built up a little bit. Why don't I eat that? Just to bring it down. That's another potion. Or not potion. What's the word I'm looking for? Tincture, medicine, whatever. It's another infected organ that I turned into a medication. Ugh. Is anybody in danger that we know of yet? No. Peter Stamontin's dead and Notkin is infected, but other than that, no. Okay, so what have I got here? Ruben in the haystack, or a needle in a haystack kind of a thing going on. I know some of these districts are infected, and others are kind of burned out. That one will be burned out. That one will be burned out. What are the other things I've got here? Not console and halves. Chart the infected areas. Right, if I want a map, I can go there. More brewing of things. Sometimes after dark. Meet at her place. The dead item shop is still open? Really? Probably not for much longer. It's almost 7:30, and that's when everything kicks off, so I'm not even going to bother trying to get to it. Okay. I guess to start with, I should... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Start looking for Ruben. Morning, Don. Haven't seen you on the live stream in a while. Glad you could make it. I wonder... I don't know if that's pointing to an actual building or if it's just directing me to the warehouses to try and find him somewhere. Day 5, in which the Harzbex fully embraces the struggle of invention and a sacrifice is offered. That'll be the bull, probably. And yeah, we got no idea as to which one of these Ruben is in. They were saying perhaps he left some trace. But I'm not even sure he's in these ones. He might be in another one. Yeah, I know I'll have to go soon, sadly. Well, that's alright. I know you've been watching them. People have lives. I won't begrudge them that. This, I think, is bad grief again, right? I've just wandered back to where I was, yeah. Which one of these could Ruben possibly be hiding in? I do not know. Isn't this a store? Right. Shady shop. I don't really want to go in there. The prices will be ridiculous. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Probably actually ought to go do that real quick. Fastest way to get there is probably to actually go back on the tracks and walk around. Let's start with that. Beaten the game recently, though, so I'll be joining whenever I can without worrying about spoilers. Well, good for you. I still have quite a ways to go before I can finish the game. Let's see, that one's going to be walled off. I got to go around. So good, can't wait to see what they're doing with the other characters. Yeah, I agree as well. Because I've only ever finished the original game with the Bachelor and the Harzbex. I never actually did it with the Changeling, so I'm really excited to see what they do with her. Alright, where am I? Good. Just keep heading straight through these buildings, and the bull should be up here and on the left. That looks pretty good. The rain falling in the puddles. You found us, Yargachin. We are happy to have you here. Looked for a butcher to help us restore order to complete the rank. What are you celebrating, children of mine? Behold this perfect body. It must be properly divided. Perfect body. A chimera, I get it. The girl fused with the bull and must be separated, right? You're a funny man, Yargachin. I'm glad to hear your jokes. We also joke sometimes. Among the kin, yes, jokes. Is this your attempt to end the plague? The outbreak is only misfortune. We do this for other reasons. The bull is like the world. A Yargachin cuts the bull along the lines, and the world comes to order. The bull is pleased. We are pleased. You are pleased. Fine, I know the lines. I'll cut the bull. Look, he says farewell to the town. The town says farewell. While he walks the streets, the town grows into him, binds him with love. When it is done, he will return to the place of blood, the Ragi barrel. We will wait for the butcher there. You do that, I'll come soon. Nobody else I can chat to, so that's all fine. Oh, right, I gotta go visit that place too, so I make sure that I do whatever I can. I think I'm gonna go around. Pharmacy, grocery, yep. Alright, I'm gonna go around, because that way I can hit the grocery on the way by too. Heard her campaign was rather undeveloped in the original, only finished Bachelor myself. Probably play it while we have to wait for remakes. Yeah, that was sort of what I was told as well. When I played the game with the Bachelor, and then everybody wanted more, so I played the game again with the horror specs. And I finished it with both of them, but then when it came time for the Changeling, I had other things that I wanted to play, and I knew that they had announced... Wait a minute. This way. Pathologic 2. At the time, it was just going to be the Pathologic remake. I think that's what they were calling it. Yeah. And so I kind of decided that since the Changeling, everyone had told me was the most unfinished of the stories, that they'd kind of had to just complete it faster than they would have originally liked, and it just wasn't quite as good as it should have been, or was planned to be, that I would wait until the remake was released before I played it. Ugh. I need to keep grabbing those whenever possible. Alright, here's my grocery. Who are you? You have a tourniquet, and you'll trade me tourniquets for water bottles. But no, I'm actually good for now. I'm not sure I've got anything you guys would want either, but I'll check anyway. Ooh, you can give me morphine for 10. Yeah, I'll do it. And then if I want, I can get the needle. And I'm going to do that. And then I'm good for now. Okay. I like that the needles are multi-purpose. You can either trade them or use them to pick open little drawers and things. Come on, thank you. What can you sell me? Milk, toast, and pemmican, and that's pretty much it. Well, I'll take the milk. I'm not going to worry about the rest of it just yet. And I'm doing alright. I don't need to drink it just yet, but... probably before too much longer. I'm going the wrong way. I do that all the time. Thought it was kind of funny that they gave Yulia, I believe, was the city planner that they basically said was in charge of making the roads, the city planning. And they gave a reason why the roads are so twisty and confusing. Morning, Darkgana. Welcome to the live stream. Also wonder how new Bachelor will work. In the original, it made sense to start with him while you were new to the game and play the Haruspex, the one who already somewhat familiar with the town. There it is. Take the chisel. Okay, we're in a burned out district now. I just need to go straight here. There it is. No, I'm good. If I can find another repair kit, that would be really nice. Okay, so from here, need to go straight and then head left. Ooh, Neomycinium Plus. No way I've got enough for that. Not without trading you, like, all of my, stuff. That's 3, that's 4, that's 7 right there. 8, 9 if I want to, but I kind of want the fish more than that, so let's just trade her both of those for the fish. And now you'll be playing Bachelor when you already know plenty about the town, which will disconnect you from the character. I don't know, maybe. Because you're kind of right. You were sort of encouraged to play the Bachelor first and learn about the town and whatnot. And kind of their odd ways and things like that. And then you'd play the Bachelor, or the Haruspex after that, and he was more in tune with the town, and it made sense thematically because you as the player knew as well. Oop, hold up. I hear the piano. But I thought we'd already found it in this house. If they'll do something to mitigate that or not. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. What were you playing? No idea. It just came to it. Raised the lid and it kind of just happened. So I'm a musician, huh? Weird. You played for the first time ever? That is weird. Random worker had been playing Victoria's melody even though he had no music skills. Could it have really been a spirit, or is there another answer? And then this one, the bull will be sacrificed at the Ragi Barrow in the evening. I think 6 is the right time. Okay, so I gotta keep an eye on the clock then and make sure I'm headed that way at 6 o'clock. If the Ragi Barrow is what I think it is, that's probably gonna be over here. I wonder what all this is. I didn't notice this on the map until just now, but this is like Maybe that's the Ragi Barrow. Looks like the steppe people's camp, which wasn't really a thing in the original. Huh. I look forward to finding that out later. So anyway, what I was kind of thinking about there is I don't think the Bachelor... I don't know. I don't get the same vibe from him as I did in the first one. I don't know. There's just no way of knowing until we get there, I suppose. Okay, now this is where I need to start running. And run. God damn it. Go away. Oh, shit. Fuck my life, man. Why? Ugh. Well, I had full immunity when I went in there. Or, well, not full, but half. Ugh. That went poorly. Alright, let's use the milk. Now then.
Your behavior is ridiculous. Stop playing detective and start tending to the sick.
We need an isolation ward. A huge building. Spacious, yes. That's the word I used. The Canes suggested the cathedral. That's it. Nothing surprises me anymore. Then again, all a quarantine person has left is prayer. It's but a single space, but it's a single space, no separate rooms. Precisely, no separate rooms, no running water, no heat, no beds, and yes, it is spacious, vertically. I suppose Victor expects me to build 8-story bunk beds in there, and add hanging ropes so that people from the upper layers can descend to the toilet? Suggest that to the Canes, Erdem. They'll appreciate your imagination. Building one's spirit, training their will, asking the perennial questions. Questions, questions, questions. Always questions, never answers. I have a question for you too, Erdem. By the way, what does Erdem mean? Obviously it's a steppe word, but what's the translation? Arrogant fool, maybe? Erdem, Onyon, and Emshen are the words people use for doctors. So? Okay, don't laugh at me. Have you heard that 5 years ago, during the first outbreak, kids made these horrible mixtures from ground pills? Yes, schmouters. They can cure the plague. Yes, I've heard. Worse, I've checked, so don't laugh at me either, dear colleague. What's the word? Erdem? Holy shit, sorry, excuse my language. So you've checked then? Let's see, I'm no Erdem. Emshin would be more accurate, but not especially humble. Usually we call surgeons Yargachins, as in butchers. Alright, Burak. Now's not the time for steppe linguistics. We'll talk later. Godspeed, Onyon. Okay. Plenty more people to chat with. Did you give me a job today? I know that there's sick people. Neomycinium, broken ampule, bloody bandage, monomycinium. I mean, yesterday my job was to give painkillers to everybody. Doesn't seem like I have a job today. No idea. I mean, I'm here, though. Talk to Ruben for the job. Oh, okay. Well, crap. I don't want to... God damn it. That means I'm... That's bad for me. There's nothing for it. I don't have any immunity boosters. I'm going to have to just run out there and try and get back into safety. think the fastest way... It's kind of 6s, but probably back up there where I came out. Alright, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, move faster. Ugh. That is no good. Wait, Ruben is in the theater? Can I load from a... Bedrift's Lair is the last one. Really? It didn't auto-save inside when I walked into the... Crap. Alright. Well, this is just going remarkably poorly for me. Shoot. Okay, is there a pharmacy nearby that I can go to? Grocery, clothes, pharmacy. Kind of. Not really, but kind of. Alright, I'm going to go to the pharmacy first. And I'm going to try to get my hands on some freaking immunity boosters. Oh, come on, I heard it. Where is it? Staring me right in the face. No. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, shit. God damn it. Get off me. I want nothing to do with you. Also, really should make some tinctures, plus they're very good for you. I have some, I think. I might have used a bunch yesterday, actually, though. I need to go back to my room and do that. Hey. Okay, what do you have? You do have a box of immunity boosters, good. Then I'm probably going to get some ferromycinium, because I don't have any. And for now, I think that'll work. Thanks so much. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna try this. Bloody lockpick in place of the scalpel. Okay, we're good. Ooh, wow, those do not last very long, do they? Fix both immunity and one of other inflictions. Oh, go away, man. Just gonna wander in here and with old Gimski real quick. You don't have anything new to say to me, do you? No. Then I don't care. think this one. Oh, God, fuck off. I'll just go inside the shop. See if he's got anything I want. Oh, yeah. I doubt it. But it's worth checking. Ooh, you have a toolkit. It's not cheap, though. But you have a toolkit. And I would kind of very much like a toolkit. I'm gonna buy the toolkit. Game seems even more difficult than the last one. In some ways, yeah. I think it kind of is. Okay. So now we're back. Should drink another bottle of water. I don't know if my immunity is quite high enough to get me to the theater, but we're going to try it. God damn it, every time, man. Why? Stupid things are just waiting for me. Alright, well, we're here anyway. And there he is. So how's your panacea going? An oak isn't felled in one stroke. Too many corpses today, more than yesterday. They can barely cart them all away. How long does it take for the sand pest to kill a patient? No one stayed alive for more than a day. If the patient has a weak constitution or no medicine, it takes closer to 8 hours. And antibiotics, properly prescribed, they can extend their life. I remember Mentor talking about it. I always forget your step word. The 3 states, is that what you mean? Yes. Could you at least find the right antibiotics for some patients here? Perhaps some would survive a day or two. Then you could rescue them with that panacea of yours. Is that my job for today? I guess. Alright, consider it done. Made up my mind, you know. If I survive all this, I leave, never to return. Where would you go? I don't know, to the front? I guess it's safer than here. Administer correct antibiotics to 3 patients. Ugh. Yeah, that's not going to be easy to do. I'm going to have to take a run back outside. I definitely need to head back to my area down there and start brewing up a lot of tinctures. I don't have much else going on today, though, until the evening, so now's as good a time as any to do it. Okay. I don't like this. I will say that the infection clouds seem more difficult in this one than the original. They seem to be a lot better at targeting you, or triggering in ways that they'll sort of intercept your path. Alright, I'm gonna look at my map here. Going through it one way or another. Alright, my hunger is starting to build again. Let's eat the fish. Drink some water. Since there's a barrel right here, I ought to fill up again. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm going around. Time is it? Noon. Nope. I lied. I'm going this way. Just feels like it'll take me too much longer to go all the way around. Affected district's really tough in this one for sure. Yep. Well, and on top of that too, I guess, you know, with the Changeling, what are you doing here? Wait, strike if you will, but hear me. I came to entrust the lives of my new parents to you. Strike if you will, but hear. Picked up some Latin from Dankovsky. Actually, it's Greek. Want me to give you the context? You can distinguish Greek from Latin. I'm impressed. There's trouble looming over both of them. Something with their house. It's a house of troubles. My adopted mother is especially in danger. Can you help us? Can you watch over them, please? Don't I ruin everything I touch? Isn't that what you told me? Forgive me. Please forgive me. Please. I forgive you, but I want answers. I did take care of them, but I can't stay any longer. I need to disappear for a while. Maybe even forever. Don't ask. Please. You'll understand soon enough, but tell me you'll do it, Barak. I know you have a warm heart. Fine, who are they? Sabarovs. They're my new mother and father. Sabarovs. House of Troubles, I see. Will you do it? They'll never ask anyone themselves. Mother thinks the whole town hates her for failing to protect them from the plague. And father, he takes all evil on himself so that no one will be soiled. But mother has the worst of it. She needs a doctor. I'll pay her a visit, but I can't promise I'll save her. Especially because I frickin' hate the Sabarovs. Oh, man, you're gonna be a douchebag again. Leave me alone. I don't want any. Tuck in here and let my stamina recover. With characters getting sick randomly all the time. In the original, it was only if you failed to finish a task for the day. Yep. Yep. Well, and just, you know, the way that being in an infected district is automatically leeching through your immunity like that. Because in the original, it didn't do that. You had to worry about the clouds, and if they hit you, then they would do the same thing. You know, you'd lose immunity that way. But they didn't just immediately start sapping away your immunity. Okay, you've got a hat on, so you're safe. You won't try to kill me. Then it's a left here, isn't it? Yeah, we're going across the bridge. Huh, that must be the stealth mechanic. With C. It's just weird you don't actually crouch. Okay, into the hindquarters. And then turn south. Okay. It's at 1 o'clock now, okay. From what I heard on Reddit forums, people are struggling to keep their bound alive, and most of the town, for that matter. Yep. I think that's also part of the reason why they added the difficulty setting later. And why are you here? I've decided that I won't bother you anymore. Can you please tell me your name now? Narana. So you don't remember me at all? You're an herb bride, Earth's flesh, and never had much contact with your kind. What matters is you got used to me. Now you won't be so scared when the time comes. It will be easier for you, so have no regrets. Scared of what? I'm not afraid of you, and I doubt I ever will be. And yes, I want to know. You'll have to kill me at some point. I told you, I'm yours, Yargachin. What? Don't be sad and don't be frightened when it happens. We do not fear death. Tiamel Da, we're indifferent to it, but it will help you understand. I think I understand now. Kind of, but not really. That murky?
Your fingers are in every pot, and your feet always running around. But you aren't the big head yet.
The place is all dirty. Look who's talking. When was the last time you took a bath? I don't have time. Too busy. Me too, little one. I got a new friend. Talking friend. That's good. It's always nice to have a friend. She's a secret friend. I don't know why, but she doesn't like you at all. Most people don't. Okay, so misfortune's found its way into the rod, or has it always lived there? I'm no fan of the Sabrovs, believe me. But if I decide to pay them a visit, I should start with Katerina. Her room is at the back of the mansion. Some friend of Murky's dislikes me. Okay. Do I have any in here? No, I pulled them out. If I tinker... Shoot. Okay, so I still need metal pieces and tweezers. Okay, I just need tweezers. In the meantime, I'm going to put that over here. Let's get my herbs. Okay, so we'll brew those into some tinctures, and then I'll probably make a couple duplicates with the brain and the liver. 4 people died in my playthrough, and 2 of them from infection in the first few days when I didn't use Twirine. Well, I've got... No, I think I sold some. I'm not sure I have any. I might have to go get some then. Alright, so start here. One of you and one of you. Brew that into Zurk. And that one makes Midrel. That one makes Zurk Plus. And that'll make the Yaz. Should make a couple of those. Need water. I used all my water? Really? Thought I had more than that. Well, we can make 2 more. Okay, so now I should have 2 of pretty much all of them. Three in some cases. Oh, and now I need to get organ bits. Let's make a brain one this time. Can have a slice of brain. Zerk, Midrel, Zerk Plus, yes. I think I'll make it from yes. Brew. And I should actually get a liver one too, because I forgot that I can brew more than one at a time. Liver, and we'll do one of the Zerk. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Shouldn't drink from water bottles since you need them for tinctures. You're probably right about that, but I'm so used to the original game. Ooh, okay. There's some of that. Thimble, thread. Don't I need more? Oh no, that's to repair things. Upgrade inventory would require a sewing kit and a cape, as well as the stuff I've got, so. Let's put away some of this. I feel like I'm going to need these tinctures. Let's take the Midrel one with us, actually. And that, and that. Hold on, I need to start looking at these. So Zerk Plus. Let's actually move these around so that the lesser ones are on top. Midrel and Midrel Plus, and yes. My bandage over here so my antibiotics can all go in the same place. I can move my broken ampule over here and my bloody bandage over here for when I'm ready to go to the dead item store. Move my thread and my thimble. Let's actually move them like over here. So upgrades for cloth, upgrades for machinery. A random who knows what it does. Must test it on a patient. Okay. Is there anything else I need to do that's time sensitive? Because if there's not... Oh, shoot. I'm getting hungry. Alright. I'm going to sleep... I'm going to save first. Then I'm going to sleep for 1 hour.
How can people protect themselves from the infection? You're a doctor. You should know.
We'll probably play with a walkthrough or a guide. I like the narrative and the lore, but the stress is just too much for me. You know, I received a little business proposition today. The whole job stinks, but us beggars can't be choosers, eh? Tell me more. The job is hiding stiffs. Townsfolk are afraid to surrender their dead. How do you even hide a corpse? Anyway, people need to hide corpses. Stench becomes an issue quick. It's the smell that gives them away. Can't put them in the icebox after all. Spill it already, what's the job? So there's a chemist in the atrium. He whipped up some sort of concoction that prevents decay. Gathered some guys, around 50, maybe more. Now they go around at night and embalm stiffs. What chemist? Hell if I know. Haven't met him yet, but it's not like there are 10 different pharmacies in the atrium anyway. It's the job, working with dead bodies? Yep, plenty of guys willing to do anything for quick coin these days. Me included. They hinted they wanted me to recruit you too, inconspicuously. That's... Well, there's more I'd say if you were older, but that's just slow suicide. Why? They're empalmed and everything. Where is this madness taking place? All around town. They work at night quietly. Nobody will catch them in the act. As if I don't have enough on my plate already. So what are you going to do? Leaving corpses indoors is out of the question. I've got to put an end to this. Uh-huh. Alright, so now that we've waited for 1 hour. Need to wait for, I guess, 13 more minutes. Something in there, right? Yeah, we already took care of that. Is there anything else on me I want to put away? I don't think so. No, we're good. let's see, it's 15, so it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I've got like 2 hours until the bull is going to get butchered. 5 minutes. Probably killed Reuben. I'm not sure how I avoided that because I didn't finish his quest, but I talked to Odongs, searching him and distracted them, I guess. I kind of did that too. I found the Odongs and told him to basically leave him alone because he wasn't there. And then I think they took off, but okay, so what did that make? Huh. So my brain tissue and liver tissues constructed painkiller, probably because those were made with healthy brain?
How can people protect themselves?
Okay. We need to go find some food now. Clothes, grocery. Okay, there's a grocery over there. But I'm probably going to go hit this one up because it's closer to where I'm actually trying to get to. So we'll walk out onto the tracks, follow it out there, and then go hit up that grocery. I may regret having spent the money I did earlier. How's my health doing? Oh, my health's fine. I even missed the Odongs. He was just dead after a new day was starting. I should do another playthrough. I think I got the hang of surviving now, so it's going to be easier to do quests. Oh, and welcome, Hasso. I'm sorry I didn't quite notice that you had popped into the chat. So welcome to the live stream. Glad to see a new face. Unless you're not new, in which case I'm sorry I didn't recognize your name. I'm terrible at that. But either way, welcome. Painkillers made from brain are the best for relaxing, by the way. Brain juice. Alright, I gotta find... I think the grocery is just up that staircase, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, hey, the rain stopped. Oh, great. Of course it's in an infected district. Nothing says sanitary like buying food from a place that's covered in infection. Alright, if I can get another 200, I could buy fish or smoked meat. Well, I mean, she'll pay me for the bandage, so sure. That's probably going to be good enough, I think. I could maybe afford a little more. I sold some other stuff, but I don't think I want to sell anything else. Alright. Eat the fish. And now I'm leaving. Ah, crap. This is the wrong door. I wanted to go back out the way I came from. Limit my exposure as much as possible. Man, it didn't stay, not rainy for very long there, did it? Oh, great. We can hear another baby crying. Damn it. Oh, God, this one's all infected too, isn't it? so it's, yeah, basically like this whole area up here is infected. Alright, I'm gonna go across the river, because I might find some decent herbs while I'm at it. And because I know that I can get through here to the other side, and I can go talk to the chemist while I'm at it. Hold on a minute, though. Alright, it's like 4 o'clock, I guess. Oh, man. Hold on a minute. Where am I? Where the hell am I? Okay, no, this is the way I want to go. Okay, let's see. Also that fund bar, if you rise it over the 3rd notch, you get 3,000 money and plenty of food as a reward for the next day. Nice. Definitely good to know. Which is kind of what I'm trying to do. I think. I don't know. I'm just trying to get to the... If I want to be there, I need to arrive before dawn. Okay, well, that's not hard. That I can do. And yep, it's where I thought it was going to be. Food is going to be my biggest problem right now, I think. Alright, so let's go chat with him. I even know who he is. I've seen him before. There it is. And I have nothing that the small children want. Damn it. Okay. This game is super stressful, and I prefer to experience that feeling through Frasket. Yep. Glad I can be there for you. Getting a taste of it, huh, Ripper? Hmm? Well, you brought me more human organs, didn't you? Or did you just drop by for a chat? You know your neighbor has a side job? He's just helping people like me. It's called compassion. As for his methods, they're none of my business. I stay out of his, he stays out of mine. That's how we stay good neighbors. I suggest you do the same. One day they'll bust you both. Mind your own safety. I've nothing to hide. Is that it? I'm not sharing my formula if that's what you're after. Ah, here we go. I don't need competition, thank you very much. Or are you here to put a stop to my little enterprise? Like hell you will. I'm the Kane's man. You belong to old Gibsky. So the Kanes ordered for corpses to be embalmed? The Kanes don't need order, they inspire. By their teachings, crossing the Great Border requires strange but simple steps. They despise death and refuse to play by its rules. Who knows? Perhaps preserving the bodies of the dead is the first step towards victory over death. Victor would approve of my work. So Victor doesn't actually know about this, does he? Victor Kane is shouldering the burden of fighting the epidemic. I'm sure he's well aware of what I'm doing here. Kanes haven't stopped me, meaning they approve. This is the Kane way. To cattle, the greatest achievements seem like transgressions. We'll see about that, Kane servant. Alright. Might be educational to let Victor know how the common people interpret their philosophies. One and only annoying thing in this game for me is when I waste painkillers because of dream sequences. Yeah, I hear ya. I haven't, because I haven't really... Hold on. I haven't been injured when I've gone to sleep enough that I've needed painkillers to really restore my health, so I haven't been using them. Don't come closer or I'll scream. How do you know this melody? This sweet melody is not your malady. What do you want? Don't piss me off, kid. Just tell me. I wrote it myself, just now. Will you flick off, F off, and never come back? Mother told me not to say fuck off to people directly. Play it one more time, will you? And yep, some girl had been playing Victoria's melody. Did she overhear it and decide to prank Capella, or is there another answer? Well, we found 2 out of 3. Hello, Sorrowwind. Have to sleep 1 hour dry to get through any pending dream and then use drugs. That's a good plan, actually. Give yourself the safety net. Hold up, where am I? Oh no, I'm going the right way. Okay. So, yeah. We'll head up that way first. Chat with Victor Kane. You have coffee. Nah. Tweezers. Sweet. Alright, Victor's in this one, right? Yep.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
Is it urgent? Your chemist provides services to people who don't want to bury their dead. My chemist? We don't have a chemist. He embalms dead bodies, turns houses into tombs. If I'd learned about this earlier, I would have torn his head off already. Now give me 35 seconds of silence, please. I need to think. The cemetery is overcrowded, I see. The caretaker guild forbids more mass graves and stirs unrest. Yes, I've received these reports. People hide their dead to avoid having them burned. Corpses multiply in living rooms. Does the infection linger in dead bodies? Most likely. This activity needs to be immediately curtailed. Do you know which house they were planning to visit? My informant told me that this has been going for a whole day, maybe longer. I'd search houses next to the drugstore. What do you mean, lots of them? I have a favor to ask of you, Barack. Find at least one house where the living harbor the dead. Find it and mark the door with, say, a white cross, as they did with the plague in the old days. It will become my proof, then I'll have leverage to deal with this matter. Doesn't a white cross mean a house is condemned? How will you go about the search? I suppose I should look around the pharmacy the embalmers operate from. They're bound to jump at the opportunity to work near their base. People hide infected corpses at home. I can find such houses by the unhealthy sound, say on the bridge square, close to the Zealot's drugstore. When I do, I'll mark the door with a cross. If this is left unchecked, infection will spread. Bridge square. Alright. Let's see if I can find it, I guess. Nope. I need that, Chuck. Unhealthy sound. I'm guessing that. Yep. Where the hell's the door? All the way over here. Mark. Nope. And there's a grocery right there. But who knows what I'm going to have to sell in order to afford food. That's the problem. Alright, I'm going to check it. Maybe I can find something decent. Very hot today too, but I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Phone didn't notify me of the time, so I'm late again. No worries. Yeah, I have 12 bucks. I don't think even if I sold everything I have, I could get close to that. And I can sell some stuff, $2.93. I'd rather not sell my face mask, but if I have to do it, I can. Satisfies hunger and quenches thirst. I need the food. Alright, so let's just test this a little bit here. 349. If I wanted to buy this, what do I need? 93 more? Let's see. Was Notkin infected right from the start for you guys too? Day 3 or something? Yes. Yes, he was. I guess I'll do that. God, I hate to give up all that stuff, but I really, really need to make sure that I keep my food in check. And that's barely going to do much. That's not going to get me through the whole day. But it'll help. Alright, so now I'm going to head to the theater. My immunity should be built back up a decent amount. And I need to make a mad dash for the theater so I can start trying to get that job completed. Yeah, Barack even notes that the plague was cheating. Yes, he does. Take a match there. Wish I could have saved him, though. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I can, but I don't know that I'll be able to. He might die before too long unless I get really lucky. Nope. And I just guess I can get that. What about you? You got anything for me? For 5. Alright, I'll trade you 5 matches for one of those. And I'm going to eat it right now, too. Anything to help. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, see, if I don't run into the infection clouds, my immunity's fine. It's barely dropped at all. It was hitting the double whammy of the infection cloud right at the gate and the other one on the other side that really screwed me. Okay, is there a clock in here somewhere? I thought there was. Guess not. Okay, well, good luck to us then. We need to correctly administer 3 different tinctures to people. So, let's start with you. Your pain's not super high, so I'm not going to give you pain medication. I need to save it for some of the other people. And I'd like to save the plus ones if I can. Man, I do not have a lot of options here. Okay. Lucky I found Schmouder by using Twirian in the first day and saved him, but Anna died for me instead. Definitely a better outcome. Anna's creepy. Yeah, she is. Okay. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna start with Yas, because I've got 2 of these. So it's either bones or nerves. Well, I mean, that's great, I guess. Zerk is... No, I want Madrell if I'm going to do nerves. So, I mean, if I used... Yeah, alright. So I think it's bones then, right? Because if it didn't reveal anything in nerves and this says it could be any of the 3, then I think it has to be bones. I hope I'm not wrong about that. Fixes the bone layer. I have 3 of them. Neomycenium. Treatment successful. Okay. So that's 1 out of 3 successfully treated. The hell was that? Not freaking cool. Alright, let's, I guess, try you next. Have to use one of the plus ones on this one. Madrell plus. Well, I guess I have a Zerk one. Alright, we'll start with that. Zerk. Voomp. Oh, great, it could be anything. Damn it. And we'll try Yaz. It's either bones or blood. Well, it's not blood, because blood didn't give me anything, so it's got to be bones again. Okay. I think that said treatment successful. I missed it, though. Did that say infected treatment already assigned? I'm not sure I got that one right or not. I might not have. Okay, well, here we go. It didn't work only once for me on day 2 or 3. Okay, let's see. If anybody can tell me if I got that one right or not, that would be great. Actually, does it tell me if I did it here? Help 1 patient, 2 to go. Yeah, I didn't. Crap. Shoot. It said wrong treatment administered. Damn. Alright, well, all I've got now are these 2 for diagnostics, which are both plus ones. Okay, it's in the blood. Blood is ferromycenium. No, blood is monomycenium? Yes, fixes the blood layer. That's 2. Anything on you? No. Last one. Of course I can't get that lucky. Okay, so it's either bones or nerves, but we don't know which one. So I'm down to a lucky guess. Son of a bitch. Definitely not that then. Ah, shit. Hope and pray. Damn it. Ah, why? Alright, who else can I guess I can just guess on the rest of these and hope I get one right. I'm giving you this. Wrong antibiotic administered. Well, too bad. Give medicine already assigned. Needs diagnosis. Well, I guess I'm gonna try neomycenium. Wrong antibiotic administered. Yeah, I think I've just screwed myself. I don't think there's anyone else for me to help. God, that sucks. I felt like I was actually kind of prepared for that. Sometimes you have bad luck with it, I guess. Well, the fund is still up high, so that's nice. My immunity's not, though, so that's not so great. I already looted this, right? Yeah, okay. Well, nothing for it now. Helped 2 patients. At least one more is left. Yeah, not gonna happen. Bummer. It's so close. Wait, where's the other thought that I'm missing? Right here. Infected kidney produces an antibiotic too. Still not a panacea. I probably ought to do that, huh? Autopsy one of these people. Which they won't necessarily like. Whoops. Give me that back. But I need infected stuff. So, kind of have to do it. Heart. I don't think I've used the heart yet. I've used the brain, I've used the liver, I've used the kidneys. And I thought I'd use the blood, but maybe not. Low. Also low. And high. May as well just go for all of them. Too bad. Okay, drain the blood. And the atrium, the backbone, and the flank.
I meant like rope's end.
Atrium, the backbone. Atrium? Where's the backbone? There's the backbone and the flank. I don't remember where the flank is. Nobody cares. Okay, so that's fine.
I can't take it anymore.
That'll just have to be good enough. What time is it now? 1934. Got about 4.5 hours to the end of this day. You can always reload. I could, but if I do that, I have to reload from a ways back. And I feel a little bit bad about it, too, because they did... Huh, where did I get the muddy water from? Not sure. What in the world was I saying? I don't remember. Okay, let me look at this. Right, misfortune found its way to the rod. Well, my infection or immunity's already not doing great, so I'm just gonna have to make do with what I've got. I think it's time for me to make a run for the Sabarov's place. Yeah, go away. Just dissipate already. It's not going to. Son of a bitch. I think somebody told me once I could use the lamp to drive those away. Oh, God. I'm just not doing well today in infected districts. These are terrible for me right now. Just everywhere I go in infected districts, I am getting my ass handed to me because I can't find anywhere safe to navigate through. Ugh. Here's hoping the face mask is keeping me protected for a while. Ugh. Yeah, if I encounter too much more of that, I might have to reload. Jeez. Is that one giving me muddy water? Is that what's going on there? Yep. Okay. Alright, so the Sabarovs then are up there. And surprise, surprise, my hunger's building again. There's nothing I can really do about it, though. I'm wondering if I'm going to regret having bought that repair kit. I would need 5 for that. I don't have 5. Oh, now I do. Come back here, kid. Thanks very much. Alright, through the burned out district, hang a right up here. Barrels in districts that were infected sometimes retain infected water forever. Well, that sucks. I guess that's why it's important for you to know how to repair the pumps. Which, incidentally, I should probably try to do next time I come across one somewhere. They say the Sabarovs nurture the plague, that they harbor a carrier, a girl. They also say you shouldn't waste breath on idle chatter. Alright, she told me she wanted me to check on Victoria first, and that Victoria was around the back, so let's do that. She's shown her true colors, the false mistress. If our beloved white swan Victoria were here, she'd be out on the street shielding people from trouble. And Nina, if she were around, none of this would be happening. That's the sort of power she had, but this one just locks herself up at home, a useless mistress. I remember Nina. After her, a plague feels like a little more than a funhouse. So she was a woman of character, so what? They're all like that. Why ask more of her? And what power she had? She radiated heat like a blazing forest fire. This one doesn't even give off light. Fine excuse. So you like power, then? Yeah, this one? That Sabarov woman, Katrina. She's never had power, utterly barren. We used to pity her, and now she's worse than barren. She sows poison. Nonsense, what poison? You know nothing, you dolt. If you don't know the power of the mistresses, then shut your mouth and show some respect. Have some sense. Give off some heat. Some give off heat, some give off light, and some give off poison. We sense that she gives off poison. Nope, I don't understand. But I'm going to go inside and chat with her anyway. The wisest woman in our town would take the title mistress, a word that calls to mind the tales of ancient sorcery. Do you believe in such a thing? Mistresses were two extraordinary women in the town's ruling families. There was something undeniably uncanny about them. Stepson, you bear the marks of nature's flow upon your skin, but mind how thin the tweer runs in your veins. You are more stone than earth. Like ships must catch the wind in sails, our town relies on nature's flow. Such flows are simple enough, heat is their nature. None know how many winding paths there are, none know what forces run their course. There are no words for what they hold. To see them calls for gifted senses, gifted minds, and should one hear the call of such a gift, what feats, what brave new world they'd find with it, like being the very first to hoist a sail. We lost that gift when we learned to make tools. Victoria Olgimskaya and Nina Kana, one 5'6", one 6'1", mortals, but seen as giants, for they could feel the powers move across the firmament. And some merely know the flows, some feel them now and then. A mistress tastes those waves, might drink of them, and when the stars align, might ride them. The people felt such women knew the workings of the world itself. And that's it. How is that not enough? The mistresses kept their hands quite clean of rough and tawdry magics. Victoria knew not a spell that brought the dead to life, but Nina did inspire fear. Along her steps doors shut and children hid, but those two women gave the town its life. None know the hows or whys of such a power. Yes, I knew a man like... No. I've heard that Victoria did raise the dead, but that's probably just a rumor. 2 mistresses there were, and all felt that to be corrected. All felt that to be correct, for one was night and one was day, one was heat and one was cold, one was storm and one was calm. Contrast reigned. Too warm. Nina held court over schism and unease. Victoria's domain was peace and nourishment. The bright and fearsome, as they were called. The Kanes had Nina, the Olgimskias had Victoria. When Saburov returned with his young bride, my Katerina, there was no place for her in such a scheme, but her hairs would raise and her skin would sense it, and once Nina did perish, Katerina took her place and seized a name for herself. The Wild. Nina did only drive men to fear, but Katerina, naive as she was, mistook the nuance of Nina's role for a romantic darkness, and that in turn would drive her down the road to frightful things. Luckily, she never became a second Nina. And is that such a blessing, sir? Nina did not just take children from their mothers. She tinged our lives with color. Recall how in her days to walk the streets was an adventure. Perhaps our town would have been like that without her. It's not like anyone can check. Victoria died, and Katerina replaced both mistresses, 2 roles to play. She grew into neither, but patient folk would wait for her to find her gift, and some may still await her day. True, it is easier to be fearsome than kind. She took our strange customs too seriously.
What is this disease?
Isidore's son Artemy, is that right? Or is it Ursher? No, Ursher was my older brother. He died young. I'm Artemy. Have you come to present yourself to the mistress? It's taken long enough. I don't believe this is a courtesy visit. That means you have a request. Speak. The street rat Clara said you were in need of help. Huh, now this is funny. Katerina, are you sick? I have a weak heart, but that's nothing. May I examine you just in case? I'm fine, healthy and strong enough. But my husband could benefit from your help. He requires your counsel, but is too proud to ask. Alexander would rather bear all on his shoulders than distract from your work. Could you speak to him? I'll speak to him. Is it the town hall? Yes, at the town hall, or maybe in his half of the house. I'm not certain. I haven't seen him in a while. Yes, quite a while, almost a day. Really, that's strange. Wild Nina beat Maria the Talented. Warm Victoria beat Capello the Gifted. My mistress has no one. She'd take any child to raise as her kin, gift or no gift. Is she afraid? She sits in darkness, weaving the blackest yarn from heaviest thoughts. She'd rather knit baby socks. Instead, she drapes black folds around her throat and chokes. Don't whine, Reflection. At night we hear her talk to herself, mad. I failed to give life to the town, talentless. I failed to nourish town or child, giftless. I failed to guard against plague, useless. I am barren. She'll manage, probably. There's definitely still time for her to have a child. God, they're everywhere. But have you heard such wondrous news? We wait in awe for our new daughter, true and talented. And such a talent, sir, a blessed gift. And now we are not two but three, and one will much more mighty than two be. So where is this girl? She walks the streets and does her chores, bound to this plague somehow. She has the gift, so she must stay to stop the plague. Salvation can and must come from the house of Sabarov. I've met that girl. She does indeed carry a long list of chores. Let's see. Barrels also get empty eventually. Yep, knew that. Repair the pumps near the hideout, though, so that I would always have clean sort. That's actually a good idea. Gotta go. Good luck. Bye, everyone. See you later, Don. Alright, save real fast. Now, does it tell me... He's either in the town hall or in the other half of the house. I'm inclined to think he's in the other half of the house. No reason for me not to check there first and then hit up the town hall after that. But before long, though, I need to go head to the... wherever it's called. I forget the name of it. I gotta hit the town hall eventually anyway, as well. Ah, good, you're here.
There's a twinge in my chest. Could it be conscience?
Ah, Burak. If you've grown weary of your medical duties and seek to join the town guard, you'll leave disappointed. Your expertise would be wasted on the streets. Not to mention we're almost out of leather caps. Good to see you've kept your sense of humor. So, what brings you here today? The hunt for the urchin that carries the plague? If so, don't bother. My porch is already packed with volunteers. Pockets full of matches and kindling leave no room for common sense. Are they planning another burning? They showed up this morning claiming to have found the carrier. A homeless little girl, clearly infected but nonetheless alive and well. I know perfectly well what urchin they meant. Be assured she has nothing to do with this. How can I help? You're a doctor. They'll trust you more than me. Tell them they're mistaken. Better yet, if they capture her, they can't hurt her. Without her, we're doomed, isn't that right? Dan Cosby told me that about his vaccine project. That's right, I'll tell them to stay their hands. Ah, jeez. Our towns always had three ruling houses, Kane, Olgimsky, Sabarov. Each one would reign over their own domain. Kanes were our head, the Olgimskys our belly. But pray, Burak, tell me what the Sabarovs held. I think they're the nerves. Kanes were weavers of law and dreams. The Olgimskys were masters of money and men. To Sabarov remained an executive power. Their task was to keep the streets in order in a town where there was almost no crime. I guess the genocide that the Olgimskys were perpetrating against the kin doesn't count as crime. 'Tis funny, you see, when the houses agreed to manage the town, Sabarov was in name the triumvirate's head. I know not what that meant, nor what it entailed. It entails exactly what's happening now. They could seize control in face of a mortal crisis. Sabarov still believes that his mission is clear. Keep order. He may not look the part, but he is not a fool. He knows duty entails the pursuit of order through fear, and that violent means stay in the soul of a duty-bound man. Thank you, I'll keep this in mind. When denied respect, is a man not wounded, Burak? Not even for evil he does, but for failing to do much at all. Even more when you had not a chance to do any deed of note. There are only so many of those going round. Nonsense, the world is full of opportunities for greatness. Perhaps it is now, but not in ordinary times. To live a year of your life without doing something contemptible is already an outstanding feat, one I've never seemed to quite accomplish. I speak not of you, Burak, I speak of my master. His pride, his soul, has been wounded by lack of respect. He needs his authority now more than ever. The Kanes, the Olgimskys, never trusted our house. Perhaps this distrust never turned to contempt, but distrust it was, dear sir. Respect is a crutch for those without better things to care about. If a person comes to think that you wounded their heart with deceit, does that mean that you truly are guilty of it? More so in regards to their feelings, their hopes, and their fears. What does this have to do with Sabarov? Are you not his reflection? What indeed? I just asked you a question. Then yes, I suppose. Alright, let's leave the town. Or not the town, the house. Well, healer, will you tell us about the carrier? Is she in there with him? Listen carefully and tell everyone. If there is a carrier, that carrier is our salvation. What does that mean? We'll make a cure from that person's blood, a vaccine. We need the carrier alive for that. They also say she's not alone. Not everyone dies from this sickness. Do you get what that means? I do, but we need to make sure, and that's not your job. If there are people who get sick but don't die, the plague must come from them. What do you know about connections? That's not how any of this works, you fool. Alright, I know slightly more about the plague now. I need to keep searching. Even silly rumors may hold a grain of truth. Jeez, got a lot of stuff here. Townsfolk firmly believe the Sabrovs are harboring a plague carrier in their house. Seems like a dark cloud hangs over Alexander today, not Katerina. Reflections writhe in the rod's corners more than in other houses. Mob justice doesn't solve anything, but who is this orphan carrier girl they're after? I have a bad feeling. I assuaged the crowd, but the cause of their anger still haunts me. Is it true that not all victims of the sand pest die? And that map is getting big. Okay, how are we doing? Hunger is starting to build up again. I think now I need to actually head back to my home so I can drop off some stuff. Pharmacy, clothes, grocery. I have another idea, though. It's not a great idea, necessarily, but it's the only one I got. I do need to head home, so I'm going to head that direction anyway. On the way, I'm going to listen for any more herbs that I can hear. Normally, I would try to save them all for making concoctions and tinctures and whatnot. But this time, I think I need to try and sell them to Stomatin. Because I need the money to fund food. Get me through the day. Step rabble are dragging a bull through the hindquarters, celebrating their cruelty, the beasts. What is there to celebrate? Now that's a good question. Everyone else mourns while they celebrate. I think you know why. The beasts overflow with joy. Made a half-naked girl ride the thing. Shameless. That is a sight to behold. Yeah. Okay. You've got nothing that I can use. Nope.
The plague bringer is here, walking around.
Bring me anything yummy? No, I don't have anything for you. Sorry. Then why do you go away for so long? I'm a doctor. I'm saving people from the sand plague. Well, I'm not scared of this plague at all. You should be. You don't know anything. Some doctor you are. I know that it's deadly murky. No one's recovered from it. So you know someone who got sick and didn't die? Not everyone dies from it. Only people who are scared, and I'm not scared at all. It's very brave of you. I am not headed quite the right way. I might have to sell a bunch more stuff if I can. I don't know. I just need to... I'm basically just limping along until midnight, because at midnight I can go back to the town square, or town hall, and I should be able to get some more money and some more food. Ugh, okay. I wanted to save it, but I need the food more than I need anything else. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get to 700. 652 if I can get smoked fish. But that's expensive stuff. I don't think I can get up that high. If I sold both of those, it gives me 431. I really don't want to sell monomycenium. Meds are pretty critical things for me to keep, I think. 623. Shoot, need to get to 652. Ah, this is the worst. There, 663. Saburov seems so full of themselves. The plague is killing the town, and the only thing Alexander seems worried about is how he's losing his authority. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna break the bank here and buy that. And I'll eat the food. Because, my God, do I need it. Alright, I'm gonna try and head... Alright, we'll keep heading this way. When I get towards the end there, I will... See, that should be the termitary. Whew. We're going to get to go inside that before the end of this. Kind of looking forward to it, to be honest. It'll be a while yet, but... Oh, man, what day did the army show up? Was it day 7? I think. Okay, is that a clean water one? Yes. So we're going to fill up here. And then I'm going to drink water. And I think I'm happy enough with that as it is now. So let's just hang a left up here. 2138. Okay, I'm going to head to the bowl first. So I'm actually going to go back. No, I'll just go this way. It's fine. Crude Sprawl. You're respected here. Indeed I am. Alright, we're going to do this. Can just head straight on through. I'll take that. You heard people have completely lost faith in you. We've taken up the good fight ourselves with fire. It's not about faith. You crave violence. You'll find any excuse. You doctors stand around watching microbes. It's we who suffer. You stash away medicine while we're on our own. Personally, I'm too scared, but there will be others. They'll burn the sick. They're beyond salvation. Anyway, we remember the first outbreak, but we'll at least protect ourselves. You'll sing a different tune if you get infected. God forbid. Okay, I'm heading this way. I got a long walk ahead of me to get out that far. Kind of excited about this, though. This is where we finally get to start sort of encountering the step rituals again. Is it gonna cut ahead? I'm not sure what just happened there, but whatever it was, I think they're guiding my way now with the torches. Yep, sure are. I'll gather a bunch more herbs on the way back, too, since they're everywhere out here. And very easy to find at night. He is ready, Yargachin. He only waits for you, Yargachin. Much joy in such waiting. Soon he will become himself. And the sky and earth will return to their due places. Gorkon shall flow, and harsh winter will chase away the foul autumn. That which came from the ground shall return to the ground. A blade for you, Yargachin, to trace his lines properly. It's a good blade. Ooh. It's a snazzy looking blade. Menku's finger. Trace it along flesh, pry it open. To kill, to cure. Is there any difference? Trace the lines. Take your due. Oh my god, food! Can I not? Do I not have? I don't have any bottles, do I? Bummer. Well, if I drank some water, I would, wouldn't I? Let's just do that real quick, and then, oh, really? I can't drain the blood? No blood, it says. Okay. The Bois grants you his blood. Take the blood. The Bois are immune to earth plague. The disease rolls off them, water off foul. The blood is strong. Drink it, Yargachin. It's good for your health. Bayarla people, I'll take as much as I need myself. No, you won't, Yargachin. We are numerous, and all of us need to partake of his blood. Every bucket will nourish many kindred souls. We are grateful for your craft, and so your share is bigger than any of ours already. When was the last time a bull died on its own? We keep ice on every bull. We love them. Know them better than our children. If a bull died, how could we have missed it? A learned man came to us. He said the bulls brought the disease. He was a fool. He made a mistake. So there's something special about their blood. Sure, why not? Alrighty then. We got stuff. Alright, let's start heading back, I guess. Right? Look at my journal here. Makes sense to show bull blood to Dankovsky. He's the man with the microscope, except that they spelled that wrong. His name is not Dankovsky. Is there another one? Oh, up here. I helped two... Nope, that's not the one. Right here. Is it true that bulls never get infected with sand pest? I don't know. Alright. What time is it? 22:33. I'm eating one. Oh my god, I love it so much. Boy, did I need it. What the hell? Oh, this is Murky's little spot, isn't it? I wonder what the white square is. No idea. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so if I just keep heading this way, circle around the back side of the graveyard there, I'll be able to find the tracks, which will take me back to my home. Did I miss one? There we go. So glad I went to deal with that bull when I did. Extra food is nothing short of an absolute godsend. Alright, I'm finding some interesting herbs now. That one I I think is inside the graveyard. Won't worry about that one right now. Alright, so let's see. What do we got now? We have, my god, 5 brown, 5 swevery, 6 blood tweer, and 4 black tweer. Doing alright. At least in terms of herbs. Probably need more water, but making do. Okay, so now I think it's, what, 3? Yeah, 23. So I got 1 hour left until midnight, at which point the infected districts will change. The play will go off in the theater. And brain is short-circuiting here. Town hall. I can go collect my reward. Collect my money and my reward and whatnot. Hey, Murky. Oh, okay, we're going to save real quick, because I finally feel like I'm actually... Man, day 5 was tough. Oh, and I've got the stuff now. Okay, let me get this and this. And we're going to tinker, because I have it. Tinker. Alright, so what do I need now? I would need another repair kit, another set of tweezers, and another mechanical cog in order to, I guess, improve it again. As it is, though, now I can brew 3 items at once instead of 2. Which is good, because I have 4. Infected blood, heart, kidney, and infected liver. So not all of them are actually infected. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's start making some mixtures here. Alright, so I only have 3 bottles of water, it looks like. Well, that's a start. And then I can use the infected blood and a Madrell Plus, because why not? And we'll brew that. And then I'll use a Zork and the infected liver to brew that one. And then I'm probably going to save the other organs for now. So let's put the organs away along with the herbs for the moment. I can come back and make more once I've got the water. Bull's blood. Useless for crafting. Show this to Dankovsky. That's right. Organs. And I'm keeping the meat on me. Okay, I think we're good. Exhaustion's starting to build up, but I think we'll be okay. Maybe I ought to sleep for another hour. Well, it's almost 24. It's almost midnight, so I'll just make do. What's done is done. The night will be uneventful. Keep on working, or take this time to rest. A new pantomime is being rehearsed. Infected, 3,500. Gone missing, 38. Committed suicide, 11. 3,621 is the overall death toll. Failed to protect the bridge square from infection. Nothing awaits you, something or other. Vlad is not infected. Notkin is not dead. I gotta get a Schmouter for him or he's gonna die. Con is not infected. Sweet. That actually went as well as it possibly could have. Nobody else got infected. Notkin is
Time flies faster and faster with each passing
alive.
day. A day is over and night falls. And in that brief night, something will be irretrievably lost.
Okay. Nothing there, nothing there. All right, let me look at my journal first, because there's a whole bunch of new stuff that popped up. Starting with this. Today, the patients haven't been taken care of. The fund will not reward me tomorrow, but there will be more work at the hospital. I tried. That one was hard. Marked a house incorrectly. This won't help the spread of infection. Seriously? Damn it. All right, well. Day 5 has been really bad for me. Where's the other one that I'm not seeing? It says there's another Act 3 thing somewhere. I'm just not noticing where it is. Oh, right here. Fund has nothing for me today. Crap. So I have to make it through today somehow. Thank God I got the food from the bull, because I'm going to need it. Damn, that sucks. Okay, well, too bad. Man, that's just awful. Okay. Oh, well. At least there's still hope for Notkin. Yep. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do, I think, is go show the bull blood to Dankovsky, because it's kind of on my way. Once I've done that, I'll probably rest to get my exhaustion back up, or down, rather. Since there's not much else for me to do timed. Oh, and the theater. I need to hit up the theater. Maybe I'll do that first, actually. I'll let them do their thing over there. That's all fine. Okay, actually probably... Shit, go away. You know what I should have done too, is I should have actually grabbed the items for the dead item shop. I didn't think about it. My stamina recuperate a little bit. Make sure I'm not being followed immediately. Okay, I think I'm alright. Woo!
I fell in love for the first time when I was 6. A kind boy with freckles. And you know, these days his name was Matvey.
I don't believe you. And I don't like you. Actually, that's too mild a statement. I feel an innate resentment towards you.
Ah, it's... well, alright then. Most people love me.
I don't like you either, girl of faith. But not just you. I'm not sure I know how to love.
Enough. This won't do. It won't do at all. This is a theatre production, not a pity party. You should be ashamed of how you've wasted your time worrying about such nonsense. Go to bed. That's it. Rehearsal over. I had several paths and liked none. One had me as a beast man, another as a hunchback. The third as the indentured servant of some outside force.
Our theatre has seen better days. The repertory is getting stale. Same play over and over again. It's beginning to get on my nerves. What play is it? It's about death. Hot on its trail, so to speak. I've already tried to stage this study once, but it didn't work out. The acting was bad. No one understood what they were playing. How can you be a Cain, a Barak, or sinister Katerina if you don't walk the paths? No one has grasped the character. This time it will be different. What do you mean? I want full authenticity. I will move the play outside, into the streets. Actors play out real events while being in the middle of them. The audience doesn't know they're in a play. The actors that they're being watched. Such is my method. Intricate. The actor must understand how to work death. I'm not making this one for the audience, but for the actors themselves. Their inner world is the stage, their worldview, hence the unusual methods. Unusual and rough. It's the theatre of cruelty. Just how rough are we talking here? Look, I do what the subject demands of me. I'll set your tasks gradually and uncover the method step by step, else you'll sabotage the process. You're here for an audition, after all, aren't you? I'm not an actor. From what I can tell, I'm one of the people your actors will play. Person directly involved in the events. Alrighty then, let's see. Alright, so we'll head basically back out the way I came from. You know, I'm actually going to see Dead Item Shop. Yeah, way up there at the north end. Do I still have that Menku blade? Ooh, I do. Okay, well, I'm putting it away for now. I'm swapping it out for the lockpick so I can shiv somebody if I need to. Take that. Thank you very much. Oh, shoot. It's infected over there, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Do I want to risk running through it? No. Especially because there's not really a need for it yet. I can go this way instead. Oh. Oh no. The fire bombings have started, it would seem. Oh, crap. I haven't marked it on the map, but I hear the kid. Oh, shit. Leave me alone. Oh, crap. That doesn't go all the way through, does it? Damn it. Okay, well, it's alright. I guess the exit I needed is somewhat close by, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, I gotta look at my map here and see where I'm going. Oh, I can go through here. Perfect. Okay. I wasn't sure this was open. Alright, it shows that I can go through around the other side here. Shoot, I'm gonna have to run or he's gonna cut me off. Ah, crap, and they're doing it again, aren't they? L. Who's in danger? Bunch of people. Yorgi, Victor, Maria, and Eva Yan are all in danger. Well, I will have to worry about fixing them later. Right now, I just want to get in there, so here's hoping my infection stuff goes better than it's been going recently. I gotta get past. God damn it. Why? Every time I pick a gate or direction to go through, it's just, like, immediately infected. Ugh. Too late now. Come on. Open sesame, please. Thank you. There's Eva.
A regular train will come soon. It'll bring doctors and medicine from the capital.
Sure it will. You're a step man, aren't you? Your kin? Tell me how to walk the step right. You look strange. Cover yourself a bit, maybe? No. You have no business in the step-torn town flower. What are you, a daisy? A forget-me-not? A daisy, I guess. You must be a bitterroot. No, little girl, I'm a thistle. Want me to tell you a dream I had? Go ahead. I dreamt of Earth, a cemetery. Not ours, a different one in a big city. I walked through it barefoot. Then I saw them in the snowmelt, the bones. I realized they were his beloved bones, or maybe my own even. Why? What is the purpose of my life? Whose bones were they, Bellflower? Your tenants? This plague came after me. So you're all dressed up for it? I'm good for nothing, worthless. I don't know my own purpose, do you? No, I don't. You know, I tried to tell him, but he only laughs it off. I don't want to die. I know I must, but I don't want to. You must? No, you don't. So don't. And I can give you an immunity booster to keep you alive, because it's the only one I got left. Here you go. May as well give one of them something while I'm here.
I'm sorry, but I really do need to keep working.
No vaccine yet. Another fruitless attempt. But there must be a solution to this problem. There must. You look exhausted, Erdem. Get some sleep. Tuire's in bloom. Tell that to Reuben. He doesn't sleep at all. Though he's well aware of that Tuire of yours. I will if I get a chance. It's like he has a death wish. Anyway, how's it going? Any progress? I got something. Bulls can't get infected. Are you sure? I had the same line of thinking. At least that's the first thing I checked. And? The whole bull thing. I had one delivered to me. I injected it with a strain, intending to collect a blood sample the next day, but the beast disappeared in the night. Any idea who could be behind it? Here, take a look. A sample of bull blood. Are you a mind reader? Sometimes a bit. Leave it with me. I'll study it. Will only take a few hours. While I'm busy, you may hit the cot over there by the folding screen. You need it. I've seen corpses prettier than you. Alright, thanks, Erdem. Yeah, I'm gonna. Because my exhaustion's not doing great, and I'm gonna need to build my immunity back up before I go back outside again. While Dankovsky is working, I could take a nap or do other things. I'll check on his progress in a couple of hours. Yeah, we're taking a nap. Sleep. For like 5 hours, probably. Stupid dreams. Oh, it's just gonna make me talk to him. Okay.
Some patients of the bubonic plague were cured by simply lying motionlessly on the ground.
Well, seems like you were right, but it's of no use to either of us. Why is that? Indeed, they produce antibodies, a lot of them, but they're useless to us. Tell me more. How well are you versed in raw sample hyperimmunization for xenogeneric serums? Do you know how immunoglobulins are extracted from a native serum? We didn't learn that in any of my courses. Sandpest evolves and mutates in human blood. Fast. It doesn't do that in bulls. It's as though bulls are of no interest to it, but their antibodies could theoretically be useful. No interest, you say? Wait a second. What? No, nothing. Just thinking. Unless the disease is weakened, we can't inject a person with those antibodies. It's too risky. Children, for example, definitely wouldn't survive the procedure. We're too different from bulls. Meaning what we need is the Minotaur, a creature that combines man and bull. Okay, let's maybe finish the sleeping thing for like 3 more hours. There we go. Cancel that, and then I need to eat because, oh my god, my hunger is almost maxed out. Munch, 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 munch. And I really got to do something about my thirst. But game is saved. Dankovsky's findings support my own suspicions. Common bulls are useless to us. I'm glad we agree. It doesn't help, though. Yep, too bad. Okay, well, guys, I've been doing these about at a rate of 1 a day, or 1 day per live stream, and I think I'm going to keep that going, at least for the meantime. My throat is doing better this week than last week, but I had a canker sore in the back of my throat last week, and it's mostly healed, but I don't really want to aggravate it anymore and have it get worse again, so I'm going to leave this one here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, as well as anybody who's watching this again live later. Tips, hints, always appreciated. Just no spoilers, please. Not that any of you have, just putting it out there. I'm so excited. I'm having a great time coming back to this, and we're almost halfway through. Day 6. And I feel pretty good about most of it. I need to try and drink that Twirine and see if I can get my hands on a Schmauder to cure Notkin. And I need to hope that my luck continues and that I can get some more tinctures to these 3, Maria, Victor, and Yorgi. But so far, Peter Stomatin is the only one who's died. And in 5 days, I feel like that's gone pretty well. So I love this, man. They're doing such a great job with this remake. Okay, well, I'm done talking, so thank you all so much for joining. Again, make sure that you hit the like button if you're watching it later, if you enjoyed it. And as always, guys, I'll see you next week, same time as usual. Should be back to my normal 8 a.m., I think. Maybe I'll put it off a half hour like I did this stream, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with the rest of the week. Thanks again, guys. See y'all next time.